everybody, happy Sunday. We are on our way to an F45 class. It is currently 7:16 a.m. and we're headed to a 7:45 class, which is rather early because I went out last night and Emma had to work really late. It's also Easter Sunday, so happy Easter if you celebrate.
Happy Easter.
And yeah, today I'm gonna take you through another Sunday in the life. But first we have to tackle this class, but I'll catch up with you guys once that's done.
Guys, the Revs won last night.
Emma works for the New England Revolution and they won, which is awesome because they haven't been doing very well if you follow soccer. So huge. And after our workout this morning, we're actually gonna go to a berry farm, which is really exciting. They have like cute breakfast sandwiches, coffees,
A lot of local produce and flowers and berries, and I think it's going to be really busy this morning for Easter because they're having a big Easter egg hunt and like a ton of activities for kids. But we're going to buy some more seedlings.
Yeah, so I'll give you an update on my seedlings later, but it's not looking great. So I think I'm gonna have to buy actual vegetable plants in order to compensate for the loss of my seedlings. So stay tuned after the workout for when we head to the farm. Woo-hoo. Okay, so it's pretty windy out here. I hope you guys can hear me. I've got this little muffler on my camera, so it should be all good. But we just finished our F45 workout. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I've never been to F45 before, so it was fun. I like a workout class, you know, it makes you motivated and gives you a reason to like get up, get out of bed and just like get your workout over with. But now we're at this farm called Ward's Berry Farm, and it is really adorable. So I can't wait to take you guys through and show you around. I'm feeling like I want to spend a bit of money, which I probably shouldn't, but there's so many cute little bits and bobs that I just want to look and, you know, have a great time. So I think we're gonna get some coffees, breakfast sandwiches, and things like that. But while I'm sitting here, I thought I would just take a moment to explain what today is going to be. So as you all know, it's Easter Sunday, it's also 420, and so it's still only 9 a.m. So we finished our workout. We're gonna get breakfast at this farm, just like mosey about a little bit, look at all the bits and bobs like I said, and then we're going to drive back home. And we've got a few things on the agenda. So our friends have planned a few activities for this evening. One is we're gonna decorate lighters, like collage lighters, and then the other activity is a surprise at the moment. So I don't know what that's gonna be, but I think we're gonna have like a nice little chilled, relaxed day when we get home. Whoa! Okay, as I was saying before it got windy, we're gonna have like a nice chilled evening. We've got a lot of things to get done because we're going to Florida on Wednesday. All of our friends are going for like a spring break trip. I know we're like 24, so it's not really spring break anymore, but still a spring break trip where we're all going together. So we have a lot to get done before then. And so we're gonna do some cleaning. It's just gonna be a cozy, nice Sunday vlog. No press, just chill. And this is what an average Sunday looks like in my life as a 24-year-old. So I'm so excited to explore this farm. Emma works in this area, so she always talks about driving past this farm and how cute this farm is, but I'm so excited that I get to finally explore it. So I'm also excited that you guys get to come along with me to explore it for the first time. Yeah, let's go. When I say it's windy, it's extremely windy outside right now, but we move. What have you got so far?
I got strawberry jam.
Yum.
I got Emma some gluten-free Twinkies.
Exciting.
And pickled asparagus.
Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys a brief
There's
update.
kale.
Yeah, on the situation, and it's that I accidentally killed all my seedlings. I'm not exactly sure how, but they all just died, so I'm gonna have to.
Fresh apple cider donuts.
They smell amazing.
They smell so good.
Essentially what I have to do is I have to buy the plants now because it's too late to plant seeds and let them grow because I'll miss out on like half the harvest season. So I need to just buy the plants ready to pot outside when we get back from Florida. So that's what we're doing right now. We're picking vegetables we want to grow in our garden, which I feel like I should have done from the beginning, given that I am a beginner and have never gardened before. So far we've got these 2 kales, and now we're gonna do some rosemary and thyme, or just some herbs in general. Okay, so we've got this little rosemary plant here. Beautiful. Okay, everybody, so I just got a bunch of little herbs over here and some kale over there. I was so tempted to buy a lot more, but I'm gonna try and limit myself to that right now, but I probably will go back and just take a little peek at what else they have to offer. But yay, I'm so excited about this. But right now I'm just putting this in the car and I'm gonna head back in to go look at the store. It's so exciting, spring. So I'll catch you in there. So these sandwiches are really yummy, and all it is literally egg and cheese on a bagel, but it's so good. I was at first upset that there was no hot sauce present, but I'm fully content with this right now. So we're just gonna munch on these and then go look at the pigs. They have animals, so we're gonna go do a full Easter day and look at the piggies. Hey, pig. All right, so we just finished up at the farm. It was really lovely. It wasn't too busy. I think we got there before the crowds all started to hit. And we've got about a 40-minute drive back home. And then I'll give you guys a little haul of what we bought and then take you with us on the rest of our Sunday. So I kind of gave you a brief outline earlier of what we have left on the agenda. But I think what we're also gonna do is we're gonna pot those plants I bought because we found out that they're actually ready to go outside. I thought it might have still been a bit too early, but it's not. So we're gonna do that. And then we've got some cleaning to do and all of that jazz. So nice cozy Sunday for you guys. Okay, so we got back from the farm and we both just showered because we had that workout class this morning. And now what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna give you a quick haul of what we got from the farm. Lots of nice little cute bits and bobs. And then I think we're gonna get right into cleaning. So it's gonna be quite a satisfying vlog. We're gonna put the laundry load in, we're gonna clean around up here, organize, get everything ready, and honestly maybe start packing for our trip on Wednesday. So let's give you a haul of what we actually got. Okay, Emma's ready now, and we're gonna give you a brief haul of everything we got at the farm, which is very, very exciting. Will you pass me the first item? There was a hole in this bagel bag and all the sesame seeds went everywhere. But we got sesame bagels. They don't feel stale.
They're also local. They're made in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. So we got this strawberry butter. Is strawberry butter just like jam?
It's just jam. I don't know why they call it butter.
Okay, so we got this strawberry butter. What's really fun is all of it, this was made by the farm itself, but all of this stuff is locally produced. So we got, there was a 3 for $20 deal. So we got this strawberry jam. The next thing we got was this, which was my choice, and I'm really excited for it. It's this honey mustard. It just like looks so yummy. I don't know, something about the color, caramelization look of it looks really good. And then we got this pickled asparagus, which we tried in the car on the way home, and it's really good too. It's just quite spicy, we discovered, but still really delish, really good flavor. Now Emma has to show you her meats.
Yeah, I was really excited about my meat that I got. So I got these sweet Italian pork sausages, which were from the farm. I also got, it's downstairs, but I got a pound of ground beef, which was local ground beef. And it also was, it was only $8.99, which I feel like typically at the grocery store, if you're getting like grass-fed beef, like in those packages, it's usually around $8.99. So, I mean, that is like a fancier pack of ground beef, but I was like, for local, fresh beef, that feels like it's worth spending the money on for sure.
And then the next things we got were some new plants. So like I said earlier, I don't know what happened, but I killed all of my seedlings. Everything germinated and things were looking great, but then all of a sudden everything died, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's because there was a few really cold weeks in our apartment. But anyway, I've come to terms with it, and I've decided that it was really ambitious anyway for me to try and start plants from seedlings when I had no idea how to garden whatsoever. So anyway, to compensate for the fact that I killed all of my seedlings, I bought some plants at the farm. They didn't have any tomatoes yet, which is like the main ticket item that I'm most excited for, is to grow tomatoes, but they had some other bits and bobs that are ready to go outside today. So that's what we're gonna do later today, is we're gonna transplant all of these outside into their own grow bags and start the growing season. But what we basically got was, I got this kale, I got 2 of these kale plants right here. And then I got this thyme. I'm really excited for thyme because I like to drink thyme tea. It's meant to be really good for your skin. So I'm really happy that I'm gonna have like a, you know, abundance of thyme. And you know what I've seen people do online is people like split these up at the root to create lots of small plants. So then they each grow into their big plants, so they have so much thyme. So I'm really excited for that. Same with things like rosemary. You can like split it off at the bottom. Well, I guess this is like one stem, so maybe not for this rosemary in particular, but other plants, you can split them off at the bottom and make them a bunch of separate plants to make them grow into their own. And then we have these 4 curly parsleys, which I'm really excited for. Look how lovely and abundant they look. Delicious. I just love the idea of going into your backyard and cutting your own vegetables and just like, feels very sustainable. It feels very rewarding too, I think is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a very brief update on what my seedling situation is and be prepared because it's quite gruesome. So here we've got my tomato. So this is the one tomato that has survived and I'm doing everything I can to keep it living. It looks pretty good. It looks happy. I'm just hoping that it stays happy because this will literally be my baby, my one successful plant. I just gave it a little water, so she's a bit damp. Here were old tomatoes, and they're all dead. Also, what's funny about this tomato plant is I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the cherry variety I bought or if it's the heirloom tomato I bought because I mixed up the tags early. So these are all learning processes, but I have a series I'm doing on Instagram like documenting the journey, but I'm a little behind on it right now, so the series on Instagram doesn't know what's happened to the plants yet, but I'm just giving you all an update because you're here. So all of my chamomile died too, so I decided to replant that. So it's just starting now to kind of sprout a little bit. You can see the little green bits there, and I'm really excited because I just want to be able to make my own tea. That sounds so fun. And then here we have marigolds that aren't sprouting yet. I'm not sure why. These are the thriving calendula here that are doing really well at the moment. So anyway, that's the situation with all of my plants. So I think it's best if I just try and, you know, plant these ones that I've bought and just like work from there. And eventually one day when I have the means and maybe like a greenhouse, I can start things from seed. But right now I don't think, well, I'm gonna try again next year because I have the seeds and we'll see how that goes. I just think it's a learning process. But again, I've never gardened in my life. So it was a bit ambitious for me to think that I could start everything from seed and grow this beautiful big garden. But I'm really excited that I have these plants, these kales now that I can just pop outside and start eating kale soon, I hope. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a load of laundry in and then we're gonna just start cleaning. So yeah, peace. We just did some cleaning around the house just to get it, you know, nice and clean. And so it looks nice when we get back from Florida. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit my gardening video that's going live tonight. I'm trying to film and edit this video and create the thumbnail and everything before we leave to Florida on Wednesday so that it's scheduled and ready for Saturday, so I don't have to bring like my iPad for my thumbnail or my personal laptop to edit or any of that. So I want all my content for this week edited, so all it has to do is post and go live. So that's what I'm kind of preparing for today and tomorrow. So I'm gonna edit this video now, then I'm gonna see what other bits I can do in order to better prepare for this weekend. But after that, I guess we're gonna be doing some crafts and some gardening later. So yeah, really exciting, chilled Sunday. So now I have to edit because in my mind, I've been like dreading editing this video for some unknown reason. Like I just don't wanna do it. every part of me does not want to edit this video, and so much to the point where I've avoided posting a gardening video for like 2 weeks, which is just ridiculous because then I feel guilty for not posting it and not editing it, and I feel like bad because I'm procrastinating this thing, but I know that if I just do it and get it done, I'll feel so much better. But I keep putting it off. It's so crazy how your mind like mentally negotiates sometimes, and how you so easily negotiate yourself out of something in an effort to stay comfortable. So I really need to get back on track and just stop procrastinating. There's no point in procrastinating because you'll just feel guilty for it. Now I'm gonna go edit that video that I've been procrastinating for weeks, and I hope that this inspires you to go ahead and tackle something and edit something that you've been putting off that you know you just need to get done. So here we go. Really good tomato to grow. Next Okay, so the video is finally edited and done. I can stop dreading doing it because it's finished. Woohoo! Okay, so all of our friends are actually on their way back from getting lunch that we didn't partake in because we couldn't be bothered. But they're all getting back from lunch, and I think we're gonna do the craft and watch some traders all around the TV before me and Emma. I don't know why I chose to sit here, I can't see anything. Before me and Emma start doing all the planting. So first we're gonna do the crafting, just chill a little, and then we're gonna do the planting later in the day. Also for dinner, we're making something really yummy. We're making spicy shrimp crispy rice. Like I refrigerated some rice overnight and we're gonna fry it and then add some like spicy shrimp mix on top with avocado. It's gonna be really delicious. So stay tuned for that delish meal too. But yeah, for now we're just gonna do some crafting, watch some traders. Honestly, sounds amazing to me.
Hi, friend.
Wow, you look awesome, Yesh.
Yes. All yours. I didn't sleep last night.
Okay, so we just finished decorating our lighters and we did a little Easter egg hunt, but now what we're going to do is start potting the plants that are ready to go outside and won't be deterred by the not so warm weather. So we've got our gloves on, and me and Emma are gonna go. We've got our watering jug and we're gonna plant them now. So have fun, enjoy. Boarding the bottom. This is curly parsley right here, and then here we have our rosemary, here we have our thyme, and then, yes, and I'm gonna plant some basil too when I get that. Exciting, right? So right now we're gonna put in our 2 kale plants that we bought, and then we're gonna direct sow some radishes next to them. This is the dinner sitch. Looks really yummy. It was meant to be like spicy shrimp crispy rice, but when I made the rice, I didn't use like sushi rice, and I also didn't make it sticky enough, so it kind of just crumbled to bits. So now we're just having delicious crispy rice bowls. But I have been seeing a trend online that's like crispy rice salad.
First bite. Wow.
So we're gonna sit and enjoy this, and then
I have a question for the vlog.
okay, go for it.
So I've been trying to watch a lot more classic movies and also just like really famous movies that people really love. So would you guys please leave movie recommendations that you must see in your lifetime?
Perfect. Yeah, leave that in the comments below so that Emma can crank through the list.
Yes.
I'm like the total opposite. I do not like watching new movies whatsoever because I just like watching the same stuff over and over again. I know exactly what's gonna happen. It's comforting, it's nice, and I don't have to be shocked by anything or any absurd emotion. But Emma, on the other hand, likes to venture into new movies. So leave a comment down below with a movie rec. Okay, so we decided before we go and get cozy on the couch, we should do one more little bit of movement to close out the day. So we're walking up to the top of this hill that's right by our apartment, and it's quite a hill.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna go up there, sit for a sec, enjoy the nature, and then walk back and finish the night with some Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'll show you the top of the hill once we get there. Okay everybody, so I thought that now would be a good time to close out this vlog on this beautiful evening, on this beautiful hill, to summarize a beautiful day. So thank you so much for tuning into a Sunday in my life. This one was pretty jam-packed compared to how they would typically be, I'd say, but it was great. We did a lot of fun stuff.
It's a holiday.
So true. Holidays are always jam-packed. Oh, what I was gonna say was that no one left a question in the comments of the last vlog, so leave a question in the comments of this vlog that you want me to answer in the next vlog, because right now we have no question to answer, which is fine. Have a good, this is coming out next Saturday, so if you're watching this in the evening, make your Sunday great. Go to bed early, have a great Sunday, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Peace.